If you hand over power to Obi, Nigeria will see 5 hardship, difficulties, sorrow, calamity, pandemic. Atiku. Don't do any articulate, yo. Articulate will kill PDP, and they will go oblivion. The strong pillar that can destroy PDP, they have not fight him. If they don't fight Wike, PDP will die. Wike is the one that will keep PDP. And Atiku, they are just making noise. Because none of you know me. So I introduce myself as most obedient and humble servant of God. Babatunde Elijah Ayodele by name. I want to appreciate God for giving me this opportunity to present the 38th edition of the book titled One is to the Nation for 2024-2025 to the glory of God Almighty. I give God all the glory for giving me strength, good health on yearly basis to do the presentation of the global book. 30 years journey is not a child's play. 2023, when we said that if you vote APC, this is what will happen, this and this, I tell you this. Many politicians those who want to identify with me, if they're APC, they will say, maybe I've collected bribe. Even some journalists who are APC members, they don't want to write anything about us. But we are not bothered about all of this. It's a normal thing. It's a small world. Truth is bitter. Truth is very bitter. This thing have made us to meet president, governors, personalities, famous president in the world. So we are not afraid. It is not money we are looking for. We want to present the message raw as God directed. 30 years of prophetic ministration. I've learned a lot about, me, I don't belong to PFN, CAN, Unification, name them. Because I don't believe in all this association because they are political. All this PFN, Unification, they are not spiritual entity. They are just doing this for making money. So you see, CAN president, CAN chairman of any state, quote me this morning. Anything I'm saying, quote it the way I said it. They are just doing it for what they will make, because it is not ordained. It is not organization by God. It is man-made organization. And bringing Christianity together, they are working for government of any particular state or any governor or a government of the day. They are not working for Christians, so that's why Christianity is not moving. Ask me, how many industries did CAN establish or PFN? How many people have they gained employment through them or Unification? None. Is zero. Because the leadership in CAN does not have focus. The leadership in CAN, they are self-centered. They're not doing the right thing. We are talking about poverty. We are talking about hardship. We have churches who are very, very rich. They make billions. Yet we are crying. Yet we are saying, no, it's hard. Third contributor to the hardship of this country. Pastors. Because they want to acquire this wealth to themselves alone. They are not giving out. The same pastor that wanted to buy a helicopter, buy jet, they will tell you that they are using it for evangelism. Evangelism my foot. How many pastors have confronted Ajay? Osho Emiri. How many of them go to interlands and do revival? They will go to America, London, mega cities. That's where you find them. Because that is where they will preach prosperity. they will tell you that they are doing healing. There's healing. I subscribe to it. There's healing. But pastors have turned everything upside down. They have turned it to comedy. They have turned prophets to comedy. Do I know you before? Can I prophesy? Can I prophesy in the spirit realm? So all of this is not allowed. These are comedian pastors. They are comedian pastors. The Holy Spirit doesn't work that way. It is time to stop all this idea of can I prophesy? Papa prophesy. It must be stopped. Enough is enough. Naming the telephone numbers. Let's put money in your account. Then if that is the case, then why are we working? We should all go to churches and pastors should bless us. Pastors are contributing problems to our nation, to the world at large. Let us be honest to ourselves. You may not like it. You may like it. I'm not jealous of anybody. I'm comfortable. Don't say, maybe because I don't need to know president. I don't need to know governor. I don't need to know any businessman. I am comfortable in my zone. And I give God the glory. Let's see 1, 2, 3, 5 pastors who are doing this. The little that we are doing, giving to you. Nobody will be oppressing you. But if you write story now that doesn't not go well with somebody, it will arrest you, detain you, and you are writing the truth. Nigeria doesn't want to hear the truth. But if somebody empowered you, you'll be doing well. Nobody will deny you of writing the truth. And as a matter of fact, some politicians will use it as a weapon, and there will be disorderliness in our security. So let us suspend anything about state police for now. It is not the best way, the best idea to go about. Then we talk about Edo election. Sincerely, me, I'm not bothered. Call me any name. PDP, Prophet. We are used to all of this. You can't call me any name that it doesn't frighten me. I'm not bothered about names. Mind you, every prophet who speaks about the nation, about a nation, they are all political prophets. What do you mean by political prophet? These are the people that God will reveal to what is going to happen in the coming years. And they have to deliver it the way it is. If Obaseki did not negotiate on the line, that is a very important state. Does not negotiate. It will just, what is the name of the man? The Gadolo. They will just gadolize them. Pata, and that is the end. As soon they will just burn them. PDP will lose Edo disgracefully. Except it can quickly negotiate with the power that be. If it doesn't negotiate, PDP will lose Edo. Pata. Anambra State. The best candidate is Ifeanyi, but it's not serious. It's not serious. It's just making noise. So, APC will lose Anambra State. Still give it back to Soludo. Ondo State. I have not seen who win Ondo State. Still same party. That is PDP. PDP. Sorry, APC. I'm sorry, please. The APC. Ajayi is just wasting his money. And who else? Anybody that is there, they are just wasting their money. Is it that they support the Ayedatiwa or Ayedatiwa, or they don't support him and they leave it the way it is? That is, for that, I know that's most important thing you want to hear. Then come 2027. I say a dark cloud. Atiku. Don't do any articulate, yo. Articulate will kill PDP, and they will go oblivion. The strong pillar that can destroy PDP, they have not fight him. If they don't fight Wike, PDP will die. Wike is the one that will keep PDP. And Atiku They are just making noise. Atiku should forget 2027 ambition. Again, Atiku should forget 2027 ambition. Then let's come to Peter Obi. Honestly, if Obi become Nigeria president, Nigeria will scatter. I don't say you should not hate me. Oh, if you hand over power to Obi, Nigeria will see five hardship, difficulties, sorrow, calamity, pandemic. Say it now. Are you the one talking? There's nothing to be obedient to. Obi failed this. Obedient failure. Shebi Tinubu have given me money, Abi. That is the response now. APC have paid him. When the truth is about to say the truth, you say, they have paid him more. And the money, now let's share it now. Then let's come to APC. Tinubu will have a very tough time. The point is, Tinubu going for second term will be very challenging. Very, very challenging. There will be so much pressure on him. He needs to look after his health. That is number one thing. Number two, a lot of things Tinubu cannot do. Nigeria will break. Not in Nnamdi Kanu or Igboho will break Nigeria. In Nnamdi Kanu should go and beg the government. Hands off and let him be released. If you say you want to do actualization, he will just die in jail. Just hands off. You can't carry this capacity. You don't have the capacity. You are not ordained. Nigeria will break without bloodbath. That's not it. We break without no bloodbath. So if you said somebody is going to break Nigeria, you are wasting your time. Nobody will break Nigeria. But naturally, the thing will just happen. And prayers, fasting will not stop it. Because the spirit of existence, they are tired. And nobody is appealing to it. And the forefathers, they are not even happy. People like Tafawa Balewa not happy about the nation. So it will happen naturally. And it's going to start from the north. It's going to start from the north. The northerners are to break Nigeria. That's another point. Now, we are talking about traditional institution in Nigeria. All this Oni, Oba of Lagos, Oba of Alake. I see a government coming that will suppress their power. And in later future, two Oni will emerge. In later future, two Oni will emerge. It may be not this Oni time, but in later future, two Oni will emerge. But all this Oni, they will not get power again, no. Because they will turn all of them to political kings. They will involve them, politicians will use them, and we deal with them. All this Obi of Onisha, Obong of Calabar, they will reduce them to nothing less. I've said this before now. You will start seeing more of the manifestation. All this first class Oba. They will be powerless. They will render them useless. That is for that. Then 2027 confusion everywhere, and the economic policy must be changed. I see a protest before 2027. That protest might be a mother of all protests that is higher than EndSARS. This government must prevent it at all costs. They must go an extra mile. If they allow this protest to happen, they will stone governor. The government of the day should do what is needful for this not to happen, to prevent this. Please, they shouldn't take it with levity. They should handle it with care. Hardship must be addressed before September ending. Because anything could be, you start happening October, November 2025, 2020, before the election. Before the election. And another important thing is, I'm not here to make an opinion. I'm talking as a prophet. So I'm saying it straight. If right thing, the government did not do the right thing, create employment and many other things, if they didn't do all of this, steady light, good road, food, 3 square meal, the government must work on this. If they don't do it, this government will go to coma. Then Ghana election. Mahama can win, but it's not yet serious. If they conduct election today, Baumia will win him. And I'm seeing a serious crisis in Ghana. Very serious. Very serious. Very serious. Very serious. Very serious. I'm seeing confusion in our CBN. Cardoso will get certain policy wrong, and which will not be right. I want to beg the government of the day, they should not monetize social media. They should leave social media the way it is. If they monetize it, it will cause havoc to the nation. Liberia. The Liberia president needs prayers, and he will want to remove his vice president. I'm saying confusion in Liberia. The president needs prayers for his health. The prayers, he needs prayers. The president needs prayers. Let's pray we don't lose any sitting president in Africa. And just pray. Then a president will escape assassination. People will ask, why? There is no good news. This is not doom. It's not a doom. It's just warnings ahead of impediment doom. Impediment danger. For the nation to be aware of it. The doom that is ahead is what I'm warning the nations about. Dollar cannot come to 600 naira, 500, 300. Then they said, let us have 10,000 refineries. Petrol cannot come to 100 naira. I said we are deceiving ourselves. Dangote refinery will not bring the price of petroleum to 100 naira. Normally, if we say we are a petroleum producing nation, then meaning that we can buy petrol for 80 naira. But there's no way they can do all of this. Then, mind you, I'm saying Pegasus no Peng going on strike. When? I don't know. But they will go on strike. I don't need to write anything and be reading from the paper. I don't need. Because something that speaks to me is inside me. So I must listen and know that this is what. It's only when you say, right. When I was praying, I see this and that. No. That's why a prophet delivers a message. You don't need to read. That thing you see, you will still see it 100 million times. Then, I see a referendum that is coming. Our Senate, they are not Senate, they are Senating nothing. Senate 0. Akpabio 0. And they will work against him, they will plot against him. If he doesn't think now, they will work against him and remove him out of office. They will use him and dump him. So the Senate that are there, the minority, They will not allow them to speak the heart of the nation. There are cabals in the Senate that we have, and those cabals, they will working with the right people. The cabals in Tinubu's government, they will rise as from December this year. The cabals, they will be the one to make the government of Tinubu more toughened. So tough time is still coming ahead of Nigerians. It is not yet. I'm not seeing anything. Let them. They will borrow. Nigerian government cannot pay 80,000 on labor. They can't pay except they deceive you. Some state government will collapse. They can't pay 60. Even the one who say will pay 70. Edo cannot pay 70. Oh, I'll be 75. He can't pay. He's just smart mouth. He can't pay. Only few states can pay 80 and sustain it. The majority of states cannot pay. So if they are deceiving you, hey, we are wanting 300 million, 400 million. You are deceiving yourself. Just let them arrange that 60,000 for you. Then we wait again and see what to do. But if you want to do it, it won't work. It won't work. Except the government will deceive you and they will keep to hold you. Or what I see again is retrenchment, mass retrenchment. They will pay 100,000. Then hardship will still happen. Increase the salary and you see higher the salary, higher the inflation. That's a message from the heaven. That's what the Lord says to me. So, way forward. Three things. Because the way forward. 24/7 light. Mechanized farming. Then, let's put insecurity to an end. This insecurity is man-made. And the people doing it, they are in the system. If they don't flush them out, there will be more insecurity all over the nation. Say maybe they shot some kidnappers at Mushin. Kudos to Lagos State Commissioner of Police. With Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, I think Lagos is safe. Lagos have a very fantastic Commissioner of Police who listens, who follows instruction. I've never seen a fantastic commissioner of police like him. Yes, Adegoke Mustafa Fakayode Fayode, I don't know him. Don't mind me, I'm not a policeman. If I call him any name, I'm not used to it. I give kudos to him. I tip him to be IG, if possible. He's a wonderful man. Here is not safe before. When he becomes the CP, no thief in our area again. And Lagos is working when it comes to security. If you call police in Lagos, few minutes, they will respond. If the government can invest in agriculture, let us have 3 square meal, then the economy situation, difficulties, hardship will reduce. But they will not allow it because people want to sabotage it. Saboteurs are in Tinubu's government, but doesn't know. They are singing, praising him until he should go. So the president must wash out again. He will fall again. He must wash, and if he fall again, it will be serious. If he fall again, then God have taken Nigeria away from him. He should resign. I don't wish him well, I don't wish him bad, though. That is what the Lord says. Then the Northerners are plotting coup against him. Political coup is coming against Tinubu 2027. Nevertheless, communication. let the government support indigenous communication than foreign communication. Indigenous communication should give support to government should give support to them, and they should create more employment. When you bring more indigenous communication, there will be too much of rivalry, and I tell you this, that they should not have any indigenous communication than Globacom. As the Lord said, I am seeing a place of network as from August, September, and there's going to be increment in VAT, in data, and the VAT of communication will increase. Government must not do that. It will affect them. Nevertheless, Nigeria will go to Nations Cup. And besides, if the NFF listen to this advice, let them use more dedicated, reliable players. Nigeria doesn't need people like Oshime. They don't need him. Oshime will not give Nigeria what they want. People like Oshime will cause more destruction. I don't hate him. People like what did they call them? They should keep them off the balance. They can't give us victory. And don't go and take a coach who have bad luck. If we bring all of this, Nigeria will not go to World Cup. We will just trade in our World Cup. But we still have opportunity to go to World Cup if they listen to all these warnings. And there are a lot of cabals in NFF. If they are fighting the NFF president, then we will not go to the World Cup. And we have all it takes to top our group in the Nations Cup group. If only they will listen. Then in conclusion, so I can unveil the book and you can begin to ask your questions as many as you want to ask. The Nigerian government must not allow same-sex marriage. If Trump wins American election, the world will be in trouble. If Joe Biden wins again, some African nation will suffer. Both Joe Biden and Trump, they are not good to lead. I want Ruto. He doesn't listen. Ruto will fail the second term if he doesn't adjust. He will fail the second term if he doesn't adjust. I think that's how I want Rishi, but he did not listen to me. And that is the end of it. What happens? He failed. So, if a man, single man, can reveal a 10,000 prophecy fulfilled, I'm not challenging anybody. I just thank God for my life and for giving us the strength to do this.